Jades are just overpowered by themselves. Anyway, we're going to do another run through now that we finally won with Shaman, because we have one class remaining that we have to win on camera. Hey Jaina, nice to meet you, Jaina. So let's see, can we do something amazing with you? Something to about that same scale, or are we going to fight the darkness again? You only won because you had a backup plan. No, Rogue, I had 3 backup plans.
You asked for it.
Ooh, feeding time?
I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's also the fact that I still need to follow through with my own plans, as we've learned multiple times, that I just tend not to do so. But anyway, hopefully tonight sees the end of this dungeon run. Or these dungeon run expeditions. Yeah, I'll play Sorcerer's Apprentice. There's no reason to go for the extra damage right now.
Someday I'll be just like you!
And now we Arcane Missiles Frostbolt lethal. I actually saw that yesterday when I did a Slay the Spire run. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was that I was doing a run with, though. It was 2 Ironclad runs, if I remember correctly, where I also achieved my first infinite combat combo in Slay the Spire. Which made me sad, because it's always when I have an infinite combo that I have to fight the Timekeeper. Time Eater, sorry. Well, I mean, when you're a mage and they give you Khadgar's Scrying Orb, you just can't say no. Hello, Aluneth. We're not taking you, though, because you're not that great. We'll take Fire, because Fire is infinitely better.
You didn't want the Robe of Magi?
The spell damage plus 3 matters a lot less. With Mage, it's easier to combo, or attempt to infinite combo.
Jaina versus Sariona.
I just need something to copy the Sorcerer's Apprentice at this point.
You asked for it.
You have Doomsayer.
Come close.
3...
And it's more permanent than the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, I'll take the Ice Barrier. I could just pay 2 mana for the Ice Barrier and then Doomsayer turn 3, which prevents any turn 4 shenanigans, because I don't think you have Shadow Word Pain. Or I can get a Mana Worm turn 1 and maybe get something going here. Yeah, we're basically looking for 0-drop spells. Sorcerer's Apprentice reduces the mana cost of all spells that you control by 1. What Khadgar's Scrying Orb does, it does the exact same thing, except I just have it as a passive effect. And so our basic plan and strategy now is to attempt to get to the point where we can combo out and kill our opposition. Wow, that was fast. And I should also, and now that I've actually finished the Ironclad in Slay the Spire completely, as in I've gotten all of his relics unlocked. Okay.
Turn for a win, that's fast.
Okay, there's 2 choices here. Frostlich Jaina OP. Frostlich Jaina is really OP. But it doesn't fit the style of deck we're doing. Babbling Book plus Kabbalist Tome, on the other hand, really helps with Open the Waygate. Plus, Open the Waygate being free means that I could just play it whenever I freaking want. So I just need 2 more Chaos cards, and I can earn myself a free extra turn.
Jaina versus
Which is 1 more part of an infinite combo. I now just need to select every Sorcerer's Apprentice that comes along, and then hopefully get something that generates spells. We don't want the Sorcerer's Apprentice, in all honesty. There's a Mana Worm. I mean, there's no guarantee the Mana Worm lives, so we'll just leave these spells alive. But now I feel like I can start doing Ascension mode shenanigans. We might as well. Open the Waygate, Arcane Missiles, Ice Barrier. The cloak doesn't double spell damage, it just adds a flat +3. Now, I know what you're saying, why wouldn't you take that as mage? I just prefer the cost reduction over the damage because the damage falls off somewhat later in the game as a whole versus what I'm doing now. Never gotten an option to get the poop relic. Sweet. Babbling book. Oh no, not again. There we go. I want to cast a spell. Deck of Wonders. Oh god, no. Please no Deck of Wonders. I mean, that is a spell that didn't start in my opening hand.
Made to fit.
Wait, doesn't Deck of Wonders help us?
No, it doesn't. Well, we win anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ah, it is fine. You'll get there eventually, Rogue. Slay the Spire, like any good dungeon crawling style game, is heavily based on RNG of what you encounter. Well. Mage doesn't get a lot of minions. Scroll of Confusion is good for a not minion-based deck, but Boots of Haste really helps if you're gonna try to infinite combo. I'm gonna take Boots of Haste. There's a sorcerer's... Yes, I made the right choice. All hail the Maligod.
Hail Malagod, mad god of magic.
Might not be the best choice. It's still a 9 mana 4/8 that 4/12 that I could play for what is effectively free. So let's see. Malagos, Open the Waygate, of course, is in my opening hand. And Forgotten Torch. I don't actually want Forgotten Torch or Open the Waygate as of right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, Forgotten Torch also helps the quest, so we're actually only one spell away, technically. So I just don't want to play any of my damaging spells as of right now. Unless I absolutely must. Alright. I need one more spell. I didn't get it. Well, that sucks. Because he's gonna steal this one now. If I had gotten one more spell, I would have been fine. Oh well. If I gotten a low drop spell, I would have been fine. Nah, I don't feel like doing anything.
Put this apple
I
on
don't
your
need
head.
to do anything. What is Time Warp? Yes, Malagos is spell damage +5. Time Warp is 5 mana, take an extra turn. In Hearthstone, it is as broken as it sounds.
Give me a quest.
There's Boots of Haste. But we're not going to do Boots of Haste shenanigans yet. I need to wait
Give me a quest.
for... Oh my god, another one? Really? It's just Perdition's Blade. Wait, play down to 5 mana, play Time Warp, bam, you're going again full mana? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Do I kill him? That's 24. That's lethal. I've got it. Oh, it's 11, sorry. I thought it was double. That's still lethal. Sweet. And yes, that is effectively what Time Warp does. It's broken in adventures because the AI can't play around Time Warp. But it's not that great in Standard because people usually kill you before you can get it to go off. Because in order to get the Time Warp, you have to cast 6 spells that didn't start in your deck, so you have to spend mana to generate the spells in order to cast them anyway. Oh my gosh. It's either more generation, or I can toss up an ice block. No, I'll go with more spell generation. I need it for right now. Thadok the Thief. Well, we all know Thadok the Thief has a lot of good cards in her deck, and has proven time and time again that she should not be underestimated. Although I start off with Boots of Haste and Arcane Missiles. This is honestly not a time for my quest. This is not a time for the quest yet, because I can always play the quest later. For right now, it's a time for making sure her minions never see the light of day. So Battling Book, what do you give me? Dragon's Breath is fine. There's Caverns below, she spends her first turn playing it. I just have nothing but spells in my hand for right now.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Oh, are you gonna try to Stone Tusk Boar your way to victory? You are, but you've already failed. Oh, you have Shadow Steps. No, because you're just gonna play it again. You're not gonna hold on to it like you should. Those are your only 2 Stone Tusk Boars, and you've already wasted them.
Spells are fun.
So we're gonna Kabbalist Tome next turn. Nine cards in hand. I don't need to play anything yet. What's gonna come back here? Oh, you're gonna actually play that thing again? Sure, I guess. Oh, Blizzard. So you're gonna play that again, I'm gonna kill it, and I won't have to worry about anything else. I got Counterspell. So I just need to let her finish the quest, and then I just kill off her ability to use the quest. Oh hey, Chillwind. How nice.
I hope you like my invention.
Nice to meet you.
So what are you gonna bounce back this time? I mean, I guess that works.
Nice to meet
I've already got more than enough spells in hand to satisfy the quest's requirement. That's right, Patches the Pirate became significantly worse. I had completely forgotten that was the case. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Arcane Explosion to kill the entire field, and then Ice Barrier. This is what I was saying beforehand of why Thadok the Thief is a complete moron who doesn't understand what they're doing. Because they burn all their cards, trying 1,000 different things, and then it just never works out for them. Because now they're going to get 4 of these Igneous Elemental. No, they're not. They didn't bother going for the Igneous. Sorcerer's Apprentice. It's an interesting choice. A very interesting choice. Where do the Arcane Missiles hit? The Arcane Missiles hit goodly enough. Jade can't be with any class. Jade only exists with the 3 Jade classes: Druid, Rogue, and Shaman. It was released around the time of Mean Streets of Gadgetson, if you wanted to look up that expansion, and has been plaguing the format ever since. Wait, that's your strategy now? Jesus. Oh hey, there's the Waygate. So we're gonna open the Waygate. How likely do I think it's going to be that she gets a spell? I don't think it's personally very likely. I don't need infinite combo to win necessarily here. And she's only on 3, so I should be able to see it coming. 7 0-drop Arcane Missiles win every game. But I have to draw those arcane missiles first. Alright. And that's game, Thadok. Unless you have preparation. If you have preparation, that's fine by me. I did not expect the preparation. Yeah, you have preparation. I keep forgetting that. Well, that's painful. I should have put up the counterspell earlier, because I would have been able to clear her board. Can I get Malagos? No, I get the Cabal Courier. Ah, well, I guess it's time for me to do my own shenanigans.
Someday I'll be just like you.
So, that's 8 cards in hand. We're going to start up by putting up a counterspell, because it costs us... Why didn't I just play the Boots of Haste? I know why I didn't get the Boots of Haste, because I can always theoretically draw Malagos. That's 1. 5. Yes, I'm going to Kabbalist Tome. Into another Kabbalist Tome. How nice. Cone of Cold these. We don't need to polymorph. Though in this case, the Dragon's Flame works quite nicely in making sure we can get some damage through. And then we'll end our turn.
Behind me.
Oh, backstab. Countered. Alright. Probably have another backstab. Primordial Glyph. Really? Forgotten Torch. I need more draw. We're gonna Cabal Courier here. Mind Division. I trust her spell more than whatever spell I could get. Vanish. I mean, I guess that's pretty neat, actually. Wastes more time. Do I want to waste more time? Yeah, I don't see why not. I've only got one more spell that I have to play. Oh, I don't know what the other one is, though. I guess we'll make sure we can guaranteed waste it. Do I want to Arcane Missiles or Curious Glimmer Root in search of something else? No, I'll hold on to the Arcane Missiles. And we'll draw one more card. I just have to remember to play the Sorcerer's Apprentice first next turn. What's this one? Ice Barrier. How many cards do I have left in the deck? 1 in 9 chance to draw Malagos, but I've got 2 turns to do it. So... it's significantly better. I mean, there's also Doom... Do I have Frost Nova? That would be funny if I had Frost Nova Doomsayer, but unfortunately that is not the case. We're going to Sorcerer's Apprentice, chuck down the 0-drop Arcane Missiles, because the 0-drop Arcane Missiles in this case now gives us Open the Waygate. Before we do anything else, we're going to open the Waygate just to make sure I don't end up losing out on it by me doing something stupid. We'll save our 0-drop, we'll just spend the Fireball first. We've got 7 cards in hand, this will take me down to 6, then give me 3 more, so we'll do the Kabbalist Tome. We'll Primordial Glyph into a Flame Geyser, which costs 0, and then we'll fling the Flame Geyser at you. Alright. Extra turn. Can I get the Malagod? No, I don't, but I get a Flame Waker, which I suppose is good enough. No, I want to play... I actually, ironically, want to play the Flame Waker? Yeah. Alright. How's this happening? I don't have a way to survive death, though, is the problem. So, Counterspell is always happening. Vaporize is always happening. We will Frostbolt you, because I can't guarantee I kill. We will Forgotten Torch you to kick you out of here. Polymorph you. How bloody annoying. I wanted to Malagos to do hilarious things, but I'm not allowed to Malagos to do hilarious things. It is a big meat wall. It's with the quest and what happens. I couldn't stop it because she was able to just get enough random garbage to keep bouncing it back into her hand. So there goes the vapor, that goes the ice barrier and the vaporize. Honestly, I could have Doomsayered there instead, but I wanted to keep my minion alive, but probably Doomsayering would have been the better choice. Because it would have cleared everything. Vanish created by Primordial Glyph. How nice. Oh well. Hey, I can still Doomsayer and wait. Is the nice thing. Because she needs to be able to kill the Doomsayer, and as of right now, she physically cannot. Meaning I get an empty board to play stuff onto. There's Malagos. What spells do I have still in the deck? Babbling Book's a spell. I don't want to draw Mana Worm. I might as well play everything, though, because she's out of Vanishes. Also, hello, Zenis. I'm sorry, I completely didn't notice that you were there.
Can I light your fire?
Hello, Zenis.
What are you bouncing back? It's that one in particular that's being the problem. Because it's just generating more 5/5s than I know what to do with. There's an 11 damage fireball. I kill one of them. Taunts that are in the way. Am I dead? No, I'm very much not dead as of right now. There we go. I have a 1 in 5 chance of immediately drawing lethal. I have a 1 in 5 chance of getting something that can randomly give me lethal. In theory. One of those draws is completely dead, the other one does not actually significantly help me in any meaningful way. That was the dead draw. Game, can you give me something good? When I go Chaos, can you give me anything decent? Early game. Because if I would have gotten the Malagos any earlier, I would have instantaneously won. And we would have never had to dungeon run ever again.